Hello, comrades. In this episode, we really get into the depths of just how corrupt this dwarf civilization has become, and just who exactly we're gonna have to beat up, imprison, etc. in order to set that right. So, like, subscribe, comment, and enjoy the video. Alright, comrades, it's dwarfing time. So, we are headed back to the world of Elathumuia, the domain of typhoons, and the fortress of Mondulinod, GraveGate. Yeah, and that's the thing, Dan. It's like, so many people, like, nobody is fundamentally a bad person to begin with. It takes a lot to become a bad person through concerted effort and a complete lack of empathy and a dedication to just ignoring empathy and reason in favor of hatred, and being able to just abandoning thought, you know, in favor of the comfort of feeling that you should be allowed to hate people. Have I ever experienced any corruption with this build of Dwarf Fortress? I have not. At least not yet. I hope that it remains that way. There's a local next door post asking if anyone heard fireworks, and the top reply is, that is someone with a bad transmission. Nice. Alright, so yeah, last time we had a jeweler who claimed a workshop. Probably gonna make just a really damn fine pink tourmaline over here. Good for them. Making some good crafts. We're carrying on with that. Okay. There's a bunch of fish here as well. Good evening, Jakers. How you doing? Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. But yeah, how you doing, Richibus? Let's see. Atir Lasganmeng, the gem setter, has created Kazatkutam, a perfect pink tourmaline. She offers it to the pale jesters. Found spawning units that don't technically exist can corrupt saves. Your main culprit seems to... I never would have expected you to be creating toad people. Okay, so pumping that manually seems to create a unfortunate feedback there, where, you know, where we get problems of the dwarf being swept away. They have a sprite and exist in game. I know, so do bees. Doesn't mean that they won't still screw things up. Alright, let's do ourselves a little interrogation. This dwarf carpenter here, already been interviewed, but let's interview them again just to be sure. Bees have a sprite. Technically, they have a placeholder sprite. Okay. Machines. Let's do a windmill directly over this. Need no access to 4 logs. Making lots of music. I saw that you were making music. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that. You do some great tunes, Richibus. Some migrants have arrived. Hell yeah. Look at that number go up. 89, 90. Okay, we've got a regular peasant. They have no skills whatsoever other than being a competent speaker. and they're pretty good at dancing and instruments. We've got a doctor. Okay. We do... Oh, okay. Talented and skilled doctors. Good, good. Okay, you know what? Are they better? Okay, Monom might actually be a better chief medical dwarf. Yeah, they're much better than our current chief medical dwarf, I think. Okay, yeah, let's put them in as chief medical dwarf. Then we've got a gem cutter. Apparently we have a reputation for having good gems here. A cheese maker. Also got a poor cave toad stuck in an endless cycle of trying to pick up bandages. Right, and it doesn't have hands. 2 cheese makers. Huh. And then a bone doctor. Okay. Novice bone doctor. Another peasant. Oh, they are very young. Like 30 years old. Like, that's young for a dwarf. That's a prime military candidate right there. Paper maker. Okay. We could definitely use someone who can make paper. If we're gonna be making books. Another peasant with no skills. And a spouse. Okay. Dyer. A stone cutter. They've got a whole bunch of, like, smithing-based skills as well. Nice. A glazier. And they've brought a pet chick and a pet bunny with them. We're officially in triple figures, everybody. A woodcutter, whose first thought when they're here is, I'm feeling randy today. Nice. Another peasant. A farmer, who's also good at shearing. A peasant who's a suturer and a wood burner. A fish cleaner, who's got a bunch of other smaller, like, crafts as well. An animal trainer. Nice. They like wood. And they're feeling randy. Okay, cool. We are up to 105 dwarves.
Trans rights. And
trans rights.
Trans lefts.
Oh, you know what? Because we've still got the elves here to trade. Why don't we bring some stuff up here then? We have a couple of gems. Let's bring up some of these mugs.
Oh, these. My boobies. My massive fucking titties. My super stuffed milkies. My honker bonker doinky boinkies. My fabric stretching, wind flapping, gravity welling sex mounds. You mean these super duper ultra hyper goddamn motherfucking tits?
Yes. Okay. Is there anything else here that we could potentially trade them? Some leek lasagna. No, all of this is like organic. Ooh, some basic mechanisms. Those could be worth trading, and we know for sure that none of that is made of wood. Yeah, we'll trade them some like shitty mechanisms. Hello, Soda Pop. How you doing? I'm doing well. Zelda is doing well. You know, she's just having a sleep. We have fed her some treats. She's doing well. We just got a migrant wave here, so we're up to 105 dwarves. Okay. Meanwhile, Uzol the Ambitious here is trading with the elves. Boom. Okay, we've got everything that we need. Let's take a quick look down, people. Archangel is forging a silver warhammer. She is and he is currently 61 years old. Is the lover of Uzol the Ambitious. They have yet to form a marriage, but I feel like it's only a matter of time. How good is Archangel at forging? Oh, they are a proficient weaponsmith. Let's do a quick roll call. Aurelia is sleeping, 80 years old, blissful after sleeping in a great bedroom. Got plenty of clothing, some of it's starting to look tattered, but she's got some really good steel weaponry and armor. Zelda's EP girl, she opened her eye. I know she knows her own name. She's very sweet. Let's see. Bob the Builder is brewing a drink. Brassica is meditating on longevity. Feeling wonder after performing a ritual here. Fornea is currently drinking, as is Freya, and Lenny is also having themselves a drink. Biting himself? What an idiot. Let's see. Villy's making a wooden barrel. Sid is making some shell crafts. We love that. Hello, La Papa Oddly. How you doing? Okay, let's keep trading. Alright, we've got a mug here. We can trade that for some pecans. I'm not particularly interested in what exactly we're trading for. The important thing is that we trade over and over again. The act of trading is what's going to level up Uzol's trade skill. Every individual trade will, as long as the elves are happy with it, will ingratiate Uzol a little further and increase her trading skill. That means that, that her social skills will go up. And if her social skills go up, she is much more likely to be elected as the fortress's next mayor. More art mischief? I love your art mischief. Feel free, feel free to put me into like any other art related mischief that you have in mind in the future. Let's see. We could get some more mechanisms going here. Okay, we just have to be careful that we don't get any that are decorated. Bob the Builder's brewing a drink. After all the fixing, I wouldn't... Yeah, I mean, yeah, he is fixing the issue of sobriety among dwarves. Because, sober dwarves do not make for happy dwarves. Hey, that is a noble goal, Richibus. Do we have a sentry here? I don't think we have a sentry here. Then again, I don't think we have that many good cooks. We have like a small number of cooks, and I think Fornea is like the most useful one. Wait, this is beekeeping. What are we doing? I wanted this... Okay, cooking. Oh, hang on. Why is that... Huh. That's weird. Maybe I just... No, maybe I must have... I screwed up the naming on that. That was the issue. We already have cook as a thing there. Okay. Beekeeping. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll just rename it. Bees. Because we've got quite a few beekeepers in the fortress now. Okay. We've got a couple of cooks in the fortress. Even Lenny is a cook. All right. We'll take Lola there, and we will call them Senshi of GraveGate. Senshi of GraveGate is currently watching a weaponsmithing demonstration, so that's really good. Who's leading it? Bemble? What are your skills like in weaponsmithing? You're a novice weaponsmith, and yet you feel the need to share your weaponsmithing skill with other people? Honestly, that's kind of, that's kind of interesting. Someone who barely knows anything, but yet they still want to teach others. But hey, that just means that everyone else here is going to start getting a little bit of that skill as well. In fact, one thing that I've been told is a good idea with guilds is to basically put children in here. Now, the reason that you put children in a guild hall is so they get to listen to demonstrations. That way, if a child gets a strange mood, then they might actually have a skill that would be useful for them. Alright, let's see. These people carry on about romance should be more practical. Okay, look. After that last bit of trading, she is satisfied upon improving judging intent and intimidation. She's now a talented persuader and a skilled negotiator. I was gonna say they don't grow up as peasants. That is also another good reason to put them in a guild hall, Unbound Lopez. Also, hello, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. But yeah, it serves a dual purpose. So they have a skill when they grow up, and if they get a strange mood, they'll create something that you actually might want from them. But yeah, we are done trading with the elves for now. And yeah, Uzol's skills are a lot better now. Also, by forcing them into a guild, they stop running in the rain and getting the Lincoln Horrors. Nice callback to earlier. Let's see. A dwarf named Einod has become a weaponsmith. Okay. I don't see them here. Let's see. Einod Moroshan. Okay, so by watching someone else do the weaponsmithing, they have actually become an official weaponsmith. Their skills are adequate. You created another DF hack program? Hell yeah! Tell me about it. What does it help you do? Look at all these weaponsmiths now. We'll leave these novice ones off the books, but I want basically a stable of like good weaponsmiths. Inherently leftist, but functionally elitist by making peasants useless. No. Peasants do have plenty of uses. Peasants can move stuff. Peasants can be trained up for the military. Peasants are an important part of making sure that the supply chain stays around. They are essential personnel. Who else is going to dump the garbage? Wait, who else is going to, Actually, why am I doing this the hard way? I don't need any of these seeds. Throw them all... Oh no, not those. Throw most of these in the trash. I cannot be bothered to plant most of these. Peasants can also experience... Instead of going to the work order menu to have your tasks, you can go to the workshop and it'll create the tasks for all of your workshops. That is pretty cool. The Ochre Hall of Amethyst, a metalsmith guild, has been established. Okay, cool. I think we have somewhere to establish a guild hall. Yeah, let's get this done. One of the latest DF hack commands that I've seen and that I like has got to be the one that allows for a craft dwarf workshop to simply what am I thinking of? What is the basically be available for any dwarf who wants to do crafting to just go in and have it. You just do whatever, you know. Okay. Any material. Okay. Any material. Okay, we're gonna get rid of that. New weapon. Warhammers, material, any. Confirm and save uniform. Okay, now hopefully, if I update everyone's equipment, if I assign them to Hammerlord, they will pick up some of these silver Warhammers that I've just made for them. Okay, yep, we're gonna work on making a guild hall for them. That's why you stop putting wells in public spaces. Yeah, kids are just determined to die. Much like many different dwarves, but especially children. They are just out there looking to die. This dwarven child is looking to attend a meeting, apparently. I don't know what horrifying things they've seen already that make them wish to cry on somebody in charge, but who am I to deny a child if they want to meet with people? Okay. We'll have some tables and chairs there for people to sit around. Do we have any iron statues? No. We should have some iron cabinets, though. There we go. After all, this is a metalsmith's guild hall. All of the tools and everything should be composed out of metal, as an example of the best types of craftsdwarfship. It should show people this is what you can aspire to if you are part of this guild. Also, stop letting them haul things because they'd constantly haul corpses and end up horrified.
.wav.
That's just a way to get them to, that's just a way to get them to accept that death will happen and they'll stop being horrified. Okay, Metalsmith Hall. Boom. The ochre rocks. It sure does. Okay, once they've got all of the artwork in place here and all of the furniture, that will hopefully be enough for them to have the conditions for a guild hall satisfied. It's like your lazy farmer's guild hall is just a pedestal with a fancy artifact on top. That's a pretty good shortcut, though. In fact, that reminds me, do we have any more pedestals? Let's see, display. Nope, what do we have for metal? We've got plenty of iron. Okay, iron pedestal. Make 5 of them. And we'll put that perfect gem in there. The guild hall agreement with the Ochre Hall of Amethyst has been satisfied. Okay. So now weaponsmiths and everyone can come in here to socialize. People have so many different opportunities to talk to one another now. They've got guild halls for learning. Let's see. This is a temple. We've got a weaponsmith guild hall here. The dangerous sculpture. We've got just a regular metalsmith's guild hall. And then this over here. I don't remember what I wanted this to be. I just remember that I was... I don't remember what it was for. Damn it. Oh, the Company of Dominating, a weaponsmith's guild, has been established. Well, hey, luckily for them, the Company of Dominating already has a guild hall. Let's add a couple more... oh, you know what? Let's add the pedestal to this, then. We'll make it a grand guild hall. Also, whenever your dwarves end up horrified, they turn into Urist McSquash, where they randomly murder others. Yeah. Moose Man Drunk Pale Corpses visiting. Oh, shit. Subject corrupted an unidentified creature to have a agent in GraveGate. And that was the Dwarf Carpenter Gaunt one. Okay, they're gone. But yeah, it's not quite... Well, it's several titles in one. You know, they are a moose man, drunk is their profession, and then pale corpse is their type of undead that they are. He has a ring made of human teeth. That's a pretty good indicator that they are that they're bad news. Let's get this person interrogated. Need to add that to text-to-speech program you made. Never use the justice system, but there are some juicy things in there. There really are. In fact, Unbound Lopez, let me show you some of the intelligence that we have uncovered. So, we learned, okay, a while ago, one of our prized artifacts, a hematite figurine, was stolen. We found a dwarf merchant necromancer who we deeply suspected of stealing the artifact. We interrogated them over and over again, and eventually they relented and they admitted that they had begun corrupting people, including people in the Pale Jesters, in our society. And do you know who exactly they admitted to corrupting? They admitted to corrupting the captain of the guard who was committing the interview. So I've taken that to mean that, you know, while we agreed to, like, we appointed the captain of the guard, but now the captain of the guard is deeply committed to finding out who's behind it all, because they know that they're guilty. They want to cover this shit up. They want to make sure that that nobody comes back to implicate them. And I like to think that maybe the mayor knows, and the mayor knows that by holding this over them, they will have something that they can make sure. Like, they know that the captain of the guard will get this shit done now, because he knows what will happen if he fails. After all, the key of slaughters, our society, is no stranger to being corrupted by necromancers. In fact, that's why they came out here in the first place. They wanted to make a necromancer tower of their own. They were sick of other people corrupting them, and they wanted to be the ones who do the corrupting for once. Okay, please tell me that some of them picked up silver warhammers. They don't appear to have. Looks like it's still mostly steel. That's okay. We've got plenty of silver warhammers for them in case they want to use them in the future. Favorite intelligence as you managed to interrogate a Gorlak, and the Gorlak admitted to stealing an artifact thong. Love it. Mind you, voice attack makes this game very enjoyable. What's voice attack? Okay, oh, that reminds me. Let's get carving up some new rooms. Let's see, rock cabinet. Rock coffer. And some rock doors. While we're at it, we'll get some beds done. Strawberry flavored water? That sounds really good. Everyone's off to smooth some floors down. Okay, okay. So, I want to check something. Uh-oh. Cavern dwellers. Reptile people. Oh. It looks like they've encountered our Cardinal Woman Monster Slayer. This Cardinal Woman has come down to the caverns in search of monsters. It seems that she's found them. This is a problem. And this is a problem partly because some of the doors are left open because there's a bunch of junk in there. Okay, well, she is terrified while in conflict. The monster hunter is terrified while in conflict. But also, look at this shit here. Let's see. For example, you can activate macros either by voice or mousepad. That's an excellent accessibility function. Also, look at this cardinal woman. Absolute mad lad. Mad lass. But yeah, this gal here has a shield on her left hand and a shield on her right. And also a warhammer. Don't you love that? Health description? Let's see. She is fine right... Oh, her left wing is bruised. But yeah, this is... okay. She's probably gonna get murdered because there's a lot of these guys. She's putting up a bit of... Oh, yep. That was really quick. That was really quick. But hey, you know what she did drop? An artifact bronze warhammer. All craftsmanship is of the highest quality. It is encircled with bands of blue peafowl bone and macadamia wood. This object menaces with spikes of armadillo bone. It is spattered with reptile man blood. Okay, I think our people need to go out there and start earning their pay. Because this shit, we cannot afford to keep this going. These reptile people, they need to die. And it looks like the one who killed that poor reptile person, the one who killed that poor cardinal woman, now has a name. Cloister Humid. Seriously injured though. Alright. We've got to finish them off before they start murdering us. Oh, they are dropping into the water. Okay, this is not good. We may have to end up locking off this layer of the caverns. If they are just down here... Okay, you know what? No, they're... Let's... Okay, cancel those orders. Oh, we've found another one. That's been mangled. If they sit there... Oh, there's a bunch of them just waiting in ambush. Okay. Let's get everybody back up here, I think. The Faith of Markets now has many worshippers in GraveGate.
Thank you for patronizing the cocktail lounge. Enjoy your stay.
Lopez, thank you very much for the follow. I should throw a flaming bottle of love through the windows of your heart. Thank you for being follower number 1521.
Thank you for being a good little son.
Oh, and thank you so much for the Bezos bucks. Have a good time programming. Thank you for inspiring. Oh, that means so much. Honestly, like, being an inspiration is why I do this. Like, a big part of this is me wanting to inspire people to create. That's awesome. Thank you for letting me know that. But yeah, there's so many of those reptile people there, and the fact that they're just hanging out there, we're gonna have to keep a real close eye on them. We'll just have to be ready to lock these doors at a moment's notice. Alright, Soda Pop, have a good rest of your day. Okay. We're gonna, so, the Moose Man Drunk Pale Corpse made intimidating remarks, has used the Cyclopean Ivy as an alias in the past. Plotted to infiltrate the Pale Jesters to steal treasures. Okay, so the Moose Man Drunk Pale Corpse is another one of those agents. Oh, they've left. They fucking left. Okay, but at least now we know. Now we know that that person is an enemy agent. Next time they come back, we'll be ready to put them in jail. Okay, the Faith of Markets. Is this part of the Faith of Markets? No, this is the Denomination of Knowing. Payday 2 froze? Oh, that sucks. Alright. we'll put a temple here for the for the religion. I'm kind of interested in knowing what kind of religion they have. Wow, there is a lot of naked Moldog blood up here. Oh yeah, the windmill. No access to 4 logs, are you kidding? There's a bunch of them all over the place. Had a scan going on for almost 10 hours, it's found nothing. Damn. That really sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that you're able to find something. Okay, did the children actually make their way in here? I hope so. Our chief medical dwarf is watching a weaponsmithing demonstration. I love that. There's a virus. That's fair. Okay, like honestly, like finding, like not finding anything on a on a virus scan, that's definitely a good thing. Okay, now before I was okay. In order for a couple to be married and have children, they both have to be happy. Uzol is not happy. She's content. But that is not the same as happy. Despite all of her ambition, she is not necessarily feeling great. Oh, she needs a dining room. Right, because she's, I appointed her to be the dungeon master. Okay, this is her office. Let's make her a dining room here. What do people think about this place? Oh, this is a grand guild hall thanks to that artifact gem. Ooh, it's now summer. Shit. Forms twisted from their nature, Legion of the Night. What hope remains? We are being attacked once again by the veiled meetings. The people from the Necromancer Tower of Arrow-Platted. The secret society that wishes to wrap its claws around so much of this world. They've now sent their necromancer experiments to attack us. Got raided into one of the people who shall not be named here. Feel free to let me know the name in private. That's a, yeah. But yeah, it sucks sometimes that we get people that we did not anticipate. Alright, Gloved Adventures, this is what you've trained for. With your powerful hammers, it's up to you to smash and pulverize these corpses so that if they have necromancers with them, they will not get back up. Okay. All dwarves, get to the safety burrow. Huddle round in the tavern, and be ready. The Gloved Adventurers now prepare. Aurelia is stationed with them. We've got people who are much more skilled than Aurelia, but they follow her leadership anyway because they believe in her tactical abilities, her training, her skills. The necromancer experiments are on their way. Oh, they are being attacked by human merchants who left behind here, I guess. Pounced on them, murdered with impunity. Who's this? Oh shit, that's Fornea again. Oh my god, okay. Is an enemy... Once you know something's an enemy agent, is it vulnerable to traps it doesn't know about? Only if it turns hostile, I think. Okay, we cannot allow Fornea to get shot at again. We've got to save her. All right, unpause. She is running. She is fleeing from those shots. The battle rages. I feel no terror. You are terrified right now, though. Like, legitimately. That is a thing happening to you. Okay, okay. Try not to get trapped. Head back to the burrow. Oh shit, they are flying in on her, but... Okay, okay. Ushria here has found that there are enemies here, and they have gone into a martial trance. Let a child hit it. You can watch it get chunked into bits. I mean, yeah, if you want. Oh god, this dwarf is drowning. A Raven Man blowgunner is visiting. I know, that Raven Man really is just, yeah, blowguns are terrible at the best of times. Okay, this creature is dead. Fornea is overexerted. Oh, her left lower leg is broken. Okay, okay. This soldier here needs to die. Okay, good. They're just swarming in and beat the hell out of them. Okay, okay. By the power of the gods, be healed. All right. Blat dead. Okay, okay. There are a whole bunch of these necromancer experiments. All of them are some variety of bowmen or crossbowmen. Not a single one of them is actually, not a single one is holding a melee weapon. You know what? That's okay. Ranged weapons don't seem to be all that effective, especially considering we are all in steel armor. All right, Tibbs, have a great rest of your night. I really have to do something about this bridge here. It is not safe. Okay. Hello, the rusted bartender. How you doing? All right. Crush these necromancer experiments. For Mondul I nod. All right. Smash their way through, and one of the necromancer experiments is drowning. Hell yeah! Can it get out? I did not realize these things could actually drown. Okay, if it did get out, then it's dead now, I think.
You're dead now.
Yes, dear. Gonna be in the corner freezing your tassels off.
Trans rights.
What's going on, Muffin?
Yeah.
Has she gotten any yet?
She has.
Maybe she
Alright. We are gonna designate.
Oh, look at her.
I know,
She's ready for
she
it.
knows what that is.
I know. Mommy has privileges.
Alright, so
Kitty privileges.
thank you for the head pads, Richibus. Frostpunk 2 is way cooler than the first one. That's a controversial opinion, but honestly, I would be tempted to agree. Frostpunk 2, I don't know, like, Frostpunk 2 has a much more hopeful message, I guess. That, you know, because we survived the night, we can actually, you know, we can survive and we can thrive. All right, let's see. Everybody is down here. Looks like people are socializing. That's good. Make it a pun, but it's I'll wake. Oh, gotcha. God, that took me a moment. Streamer brain. Okay. Uzol is currently meditating on fortresses. Likes to dress well. Frustrated after being unable to find someone in charge to yell at. Maybe she wants to be the one who, she wants to be the one in charge, perhaps. Alright, we'll deactivate the burrow and let people get back to work. Whew, that was rough. Oh no! One of the cave dragons was found dead. Poor thing. Surprised I'm not on fire in your pod game. Okay, here's the thing though. Streamer brain. And any streamer will be able to tell you that streamer brain is a thing. When you're concentrating on what people are saying in chat, there's just like entire sections of your brain that are just like dedicated to things other than that.
Revive the dragon.
Well, I suppose if the gods say revive the dragon. Where the hell was that dragon? Okay, okay. Okay, I know it was around here somewhere, but yeah, streamer brain is just is very real. Ah, there we go. Da da da. Okay, okay. Boom. It's back. Okay, now then. The people demand a temple for the faith of markets. Oh, this was going to be the library. I remember now. Okay, yeah. Okay. It took me a second to like remember what the hell this was going to be. But yeah, our people deserve to have a fancy library. But yeah. So while all that's being worked on, we are melting down a whole bunch of different objects. It's important to make sure that all the objects are melted in the same place, because each smelter basically has its own reserves of what it's melted, and once it's melted enough stuff, then it refunds you the extra like metal. And our enemies brought a whole bunch of copper and silver, bronze, stuff that we don't have access to normally. Like, the only metal that we've found in this place so far has been iron. So if we can get some silver from melting down our enemies' weapons and armor, then we can make more warhammers. This child is apparently stressed and drowsy and is looking to attend a meeting. I guess we can pause the burrow that has the children in to allow it the chance to... Oh, now they're going to sleep. Oh, shit. The forgotten beast, Opeya Inivi, has come. A great quadruped composed of crystal glass. It has a long hanging tail and it squirms and fidgets. Beware, its poisonous sting. That sounds like a very beautiful and incredibly fragile creature. After all, if it's made of crystal glass, then yeah, I cannot imagine it being all that tough. Alright, Gloved Adventures, go kill it. Its name translates to the Mirror of Moths, and for sure this thing is fragile and will surely die like a moth to the flame. Sure, it's a nice and pretty sculpture. Oh, it's going to fight the reptile people. Okay, it mangled one of them. There's guts everywhere. It's killed two of them. It's killed another. Okay. And now its name is Whisper Confuses, the Mirror of Moths. Okay, you know what? Yeah, we don't even need to kill this thing. Look at it. It's just butchering its way through those reptile people. And now it's dead. Excellent. We had no need to kill it. Why kill your enemies when your enemies can kill your enemies? Ah, perfect. Alright, alright. Oh, now the West Coven wants a temple as well. Ah, truly we will have all manner of temples here, dedicated to all sorts of gods. I'm hoping to get a temple dedicated to death at some point, though. Ooh, okay, you know what? This will be a perfect thing for it. Okay. That's a really fancy conglomerate table. A really fancy, well-decorated conglomerate throne. Some well-made conglomerate doors. And then this will be Uzol's dining hall. That will cancel out some of her negative thoughts. And put some statues in here as well. Alright, now then. Can't be a good temple if it doesn't have a bunch of statues in. That's just kind of a rule that I like to play by. Every temple deserves some statues. Okay, we don't have any altars. Let's make some iron altars. I feel like we're gonna have quite a few temples here. The people of the Key of Slaughters must be a fairly religious, spiritual folk. And hey, with the amount of different cultures coming in, who's to say whether or not these people bring in their own fascinating gods with their own abilities and their own portfolios? Hello, Latransfem. How you doing? The last mayor has been re-elected. Well, Uzol will make it there eventually. She has to play the game. There's a streamer that's live who's also Canadian. Nice. I actually know a couple of Canadian streamers. Flannel Fawn, Penny Senseless. Those two are both Canadian streamers. Yeah, I'll shout them both out here. Yeah, are you about to like meet them on VR chat? That'd be cool. Hell yeah, go have fun. Alright, yeah, let's get some engravings. Engravings are just free value for these temples. Gonna play the Canadian anthem while live. Excellent. Okay, Archangel is making some great stuff. Yeah, you absolutely should. You know, Penny is a good friend of mine. Let's see. So Uzol really wants to make some new stuff. And honestly, I think I'm okay with letting her make stuff now. Where do her skills lie? Okay, she's a good stone crafter, even though her skills are very rusty. We'll let her do tasks anywhere. But yeah, especially I want her to be able to do some stone crafting. Okay, let's see. Add new detail. Stonecraft. Let's take a look at the crafting. Crafting. Stone crafting. Cool. Done. Alright, we're gonna have, we'll have a couple of, like, stone crafters in here. And, you know, let's get a peasant in here. Peasant or two, yeah. There we go. And let's put in an order for some stone crafts. We'll do... Okay, so rock crafts, and let's do 100 of them. Stone crafts will always go down well when it comes to when it comes down to like making people satisfied with crafting, and it will also allow people to it'll also allow us to sell them. Why is this elf performer sleeping in the Dungeon Master's dining room? Yeah, I hope that you do check those other Canadians. Oh hey, looks like we just stumbled upon an ad break, so I'm gonna take another moment to get up here. I suggest that you all do the same, and I will be right back.
In the case of nuclear or radiological fallout, people living around potential targets such as military bases and chemical plants may be advised to evacuate. Protection from radioactive fallout will require taking shelter in an underground area or in the middle of a large building. Fallout shelters can be any protected space where the walls and roof are thick and dense enough to absorb radiation. The more distance and time you put between you and the fallout particles, the better. After radiological or nuclear fallout, you shouldn't leave your shelter until officials say so. The length of your stay can range from a day or two to 4 weeks, depending on the extent of the contamination.
we're back. And yeah, Twitch sent me a warning. I found it right now in my emails. So yeah, like, doesn't matter that I was like literally discussing the changes to the Twitch terms of service and saying that there are certain things that should not be political, like, you know, our existence, but, you know, some robot has reviewed it and decided that, you know, that was worth a warning. So yeah, that's so that just happened. Now is probably a good time to remind you all that that I have a Ko-fi, you know, just in case you want to voice your disappointment with Twitch. If you can, when you do a subscription, it goes over to, you know, half of that goes over to Daddy Twitch, but if you do something on Ko-fi, I get the majority of that. Yeah, Fauna's a really nice lady. Yeah, I play Civ 6 with her every other Wednesday. I am glad to get more eyes on her. You know, she's very cozy, and I really enjoy hanging out with her and collabing with her. But yeah, that last segment where I was just bringing up the fact that Twitch has changed their TOS, when I went to the bathroom, yeah, found there was a warning in my emails. I guess I'm still allowed to stream for now, but I guess unless they change the TOS, I will have to start marking my fireside chats as political. Let's see. Told her a story with another Canadian girl. Sure. Tell me more. Like, so much of online space over here is dedicated to just like American-centric like media that it's nice to hear your perspectives from other people, you know? You feel guilty after being confined? You should be. Okay, we're up to 115. Riloth Arab Mori, the elk woman fisherman sepulchre butcher, is visiting. That sounds like someone who is pretty sus. Okay. Open case. Let's, okay. Witness accuses Ador Insplums. Okay, never mind. You told her, but when you told her your province, okay. You were talking to this girl on Snapchat, started talking she lives in another province. When you told her province, she asked, are you indigenous? Huh. What did she say? I knew it because there are a lot of natives in Manitoba. Ah, okay. See, I know next to nothing about different Canadian provinces. But yeah, it sounds like that was a good interaction, though. This elf is a surprisingly good weaponsmith. Maybe I should add them to the list. Man, look at this. We're actually getting quite a few different good weaponsmiths here. We had 3 types of natives here. Okay. So, like, what are the 3 types? Okay, this is gonna be one of the temples. Okay, the denomination of knowing, the god Anne Page Silver, the god of wealth, poetry, and writing. Oh, hang on. We need one for... Okay, so we've got one for the Sect of Braving. Okay, establish a temple for the Faith of Markets. Okay, okay. Then, okay, never mind. Okay. Retire that location. Okay, so, Faith of Markets... Okay, the denomination of knowing worships here. First Nations, which the Native American, that the US has. Okay. The Métis is a mix of European and natives. Okay. I'm like vaguely aware of the Métis. I've known people who were well, I've known a like native like Canadian who said she was. And the Inuit is from the north here in Greenland and Alaska. Gotcha. Okay, okay. So then this is gonna be... Okay, so the establish a temple for the Faith of Markets. Okay, meeting area. Boop. Temple, the Faith of Markets. There we go. Rakas, the god of travelers. Okay. Recognize the priesthood, and we will have you there be the sacred stranger. Now, the first thing Inuit and European can also make a Métis. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Like the only like I remember that from like Werewolf the Apocalypse, but like that was used in a very different context there. Okay, let's make some statues. A lot of Métis also went out for coffee with the Inuit. That's really cool. I love that there are like so many different cultures that that we all have the opportunity to like meet with one another and discuss like different experiences and everything. And yeah, like of course, one of the main things that that unfortunately that a lot of you can unfortunately relate to is just how badly y'all were treated by Westerners. Oh hey, cavefish person just casually hanging out in the moat here. Meanwhile, this windmill is pumping out all the water. Because I want to change this into a pit, and if I'm gonna do that, we need to pump out all the water. The Oaken Hole? Nah. Ooh, okay, with all the melting that's gone on, do we get any more silver? We've got nickel, we've got bronze, we've got iron, we've got a ton of steel. We've got sterling silver. A bunch of silver bolts that still need to be melted down, and silver arrows. Going for hours, but yeah, I believe it. I only know just like a little bit about what all was done, and it's like the level of atrocities that have been leveled at native folks is just staggering. Oh hey, looks like that's a bunch of water that is that pouring down here from the oh, okay, I think it's coming down through there. You know what? It's a free waterfall. And it's a free bath. This is fine. Canadian government left you to die at one point? Jesus. I'm sorry to hear that. Like, that's awful. Yeah, like, it's, like, that's definitely a story for another time, and one I would certainly, be open to hearing. Okay, let's go pull this lever. Like, I think we definitely need to stop this. Meanwhile, someone please go disassemble the windmill. Okay. Yeah, the windmill is not working as well as I... Oh. Locum Lelum Rigoth, the Baroness Consort of Princess Skull, is visiting. That's a hell of a name. Princess Skull. Let's just hope that she doesn't drown in the moat. And where the hell is Princess Skull? Yeah, have a good time, Axe. I hope you have a good time with the in VR chat. God, streamer brain, just all over the place. Okay, we need to shut this because it's still replenishing the moat here. That's the problem. Okay, here we go. Okay. Lava boot, orbs chambers, ink trampled, seal master, bridge blush, guild distant, hollow clasp, paint beards, grizzly wheel. Where on earth is Princess Skull? That is quite the name. Okay. Meanwhile, we're gonna take a just a regular dwarf that we don't really care about, and we're gonna send them on a diplomatic mission. Another jeweler has been possessed. God, we're just gonna keep getting like random like gem artifacts, aren't we? Okay. That human fort over there, I would like this person to demand a tribute. We're basically reaching out to the humans and saying, hey, we're over here. We would like to trade. Okay, another jeweler has been created. Another pink tourmaline. So that's either going to be a pink tourmaline artifact or something else made of pink tourmaline. Okay. So yeah, she's just hanging out at the temple. Very interesting. Heard the Cake of Corridors is a place to look for long-term work. Very interesting. Okay, a temple for the Sect of Braving. Worshippers, let's see. Savot is a god of fortresses and war. The Cathedral of Disemboweling. Okay, we need some more furniture in here before we can truly be considered a temple. Let's get some coffers in here. Ooh. Goden Aban Zimkel, the jeweler, has created Tomem Nazom Lelum Umril, a pink tourmaline scepter. He offers it to the pale jesters. Let's take a look at it. Its name translates to Group Dreams, the Waning Pine. This is a pink tourmaline scepter. All craft storeship is of the highest quality. It is encrusted with trillion-cut pink tourmalines. Very nice. God, there's still so much water coming in from here. That was on me, though. Okay, looks like the militia commander returned from demanding tribute. Let's see, the offer was rejected. That's fine. We didn't necessarily want them to secure tribute. We wanted them to reach out and make contact with that human fort. The fragrance of severity. Leaped murdered. Squash Mist. Okay, yeah, let's send out our messenger there and demand tribute from them as well. That's a pretty big elven settlement. Maybe they'll have something more than just food to trade. I would very much love it if they actually had, you know, friggin', oh my goodness, I am blanking like crazy. I'd love it if they had something other than food. I would love it if they had, you know, war animals, you know? Something really cool. Because, you know, we've got one giant tiger. I would love to have more giant tigers. Okay, let's make some bone crafts. And also some totems. Totems go down really well with everybody except elves. Oh man, we've got some fish just flapping around here in some of the denser water in the hospital. Let's see, the mayor has demanded that we make one spear. You know what, that's fine. In fact, we'll make a whole bunch of steel spears. We've got the steel for it, and we may as well train up our smiths. Alright, let's get these ores smelted up. And get some objects melted down here too. Has he gone back already? No. Okay. Okay, militia commander has returned. We have made our presence known to the elves there. That's good. We're just gonna keep sending that one guy out because I want more humans to be aware of us. You know, this human castle of Griffin snuggled. I mean, who doesn't love someone who snuggles griffins? Am I right? Alright, let's see. Let's check in on Uzol. Uzol needs an armor stand and a weapon rack.
That's right.
Hello, Raptor General. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Dak Israel Bemta, a chieftain. A chieftain of what, though? Okay, he looks human. Medium-sized creature, prone to great ambition. Yeah, that's a human. But yeah, Fortress is going well. Had a bit of a mishap with trying to drain the moat earlier, but seems to be doing well now.
Enjoy your stay.
Thank you for the follow. I've decided that we're going to do anonymous follows from now on, just to, you know, we don't necessarily want to bring attention to people who don't want it, but thank you very much for following. Yeah, thank you for being follower number 1522. Hello, wrong type of hero. Don't want to get political, but what are my my pronouns? My pronouns are she, her, and they, them. Thank you for asking. But yeah, unless, of course, this is some sort of attempt to report me. You know, I'm very disappointed with Twitch right now for everything that's going on. Someone happened in Blue Sky, I figured you poke fun at it. Yeah, I appreciate that. It is what it is. I am, yeah, disappointed in Twitch. Would kind of wish they would do better, you know? It's clearly a move to bow down to the advertisers, but I feel like they're going the wrong way about it, because what exactly gets classified as like contentious political stuff, you know? Am I going to have to, you know, change the category to political? Like, anytime I want to, you know, rant about, you know, about politics? Is that, you know, what is classified as politics? This feels like a really bad move. But hey, thank you for following. I appreciate it. Alright, let's see. We went to the Fortress of Griffin Snuggled, and now they know that we're there. We should be getting all sorts of trade offers come next year. Seems like a rabbit hole Twitch does not want to go down. Yeah, it seems like it's just something that would be really, really open to all sorts of bad faith actors, you know? Okay. This person here, Moral Crusted Hole, they're marked as suspicious because they're intelligent undead. So the captain of the guard over here is gonna bring them in for an interview. And you know, it's not entirely unfounded, because we've had a fair few undead that have admitted to wanting to steal our treasures. All right, we're gonna lock this. We're gonna lock these two in here until they come to some sort of agreement, unless, of course, these dogs will just not leave. Interview with a vampire. Exactly. Theft of the dangerous speaker. Okay. Let's take a look at the interview. Met with subject. Made intimidating remarks in order to elicit information. Subject was too afraid not to comply, despite the dwarf Gaunt One's lack of fear towards the interrogator. Plotted to infiltrate the Pale Jesters in order to steal treasures and prepare a coup. Subject corrupted interrogator in order to have an agent in GraveGate. So once again, the captain of the guard who committed the interview is like asking, like, what the hell have you been doing? And this pale creature is like, you're the one that we corrupted to have an agent here. Plotted to steal the dangerous speaker. Okay. What artifact is the dangerous speaker? Oh, it's a gem. One of the ones that we just created. Okay. Time to close this case. For plotting the theft of the dangerous speaker, I want to arrest you. And you know what? Maybe we can throw some other crimes at you as well. We've got plenty of espionage charges here. After all, you have definitely been committing espionage, so why not just, why not throw some extra espionage charges at them while we're at it, you know? Yeah. We love solving crimes here, even if this person isn't technically the perpetrator of all of those crimes, but you know, they did commit some of those crimes. My kangaroo court. Hello, Ash. How you doing? We're gonna bring this person back. Stop right there, criminal scum. Where the captain of the guard is like, I beat somebody as punishment. That was very exhilarating. Let's take a look and see what this beating looks like. Punches them in the left lower arm, fracturing the bone. Twists the elbow, tears apart the muscle, bruises the bone, tears apart the muscle, bruises the bone, tears a ligament and a tendon. Punches them in the upper body. Punches them in the upper leg, punches them in the hip, punches them in the upper leg again. Oh, he is very injured, and now he's now they're being chained up. You know, they may not have committed all of those crimes, but they are part of the ring that did. And the person who committed those crimes generally is not here. So we may as well chain this person up for committing some of those crimes. Doesn't feel anything after being confined, you know? We're just gonna lock this door forever. After all, their closed case, their conviction is 672 days in prison. I mean, that's nothing when you're undead and live forever. Okay, okay. This should now be a closed system, so we should be able to pump the water out of the moat. But we'll wait until the water has kind of drained out of here first. Because honestly, the moat isn't a whole lot of use to us. Are we out of metal objects to melt? Dig out more metal. Yeah, the thing that I wanted though. Oh, those silver bolts belong to someone. Oh, okay. My fort's a little bit flooded. We stopped before we managed to like completely flood. It was a minor flood incident, you know? It's fine. Let's see, bronze bolts. Okay, okay, they're in that cage. Alright, so our enemies have some ammunition on them. So let's start releasing some of these necromancer experiments. We need to free up some of these cages, and also our dwarves would do really well to have some live target practice. The more of these creatures they can defeat in hand-to-hand combat, the better. Uzol is at least content now. She's making some rock cabinets. I think she's definitely doing better after talking with acquaintances and making some crafts. I think that's definitely doing better for her than being the dungeon master. Okay, the mayor is once again saying that we need to make more spears. So, okay, let's make some more steel spears. Eventually, we should make a second military squad that is just made of spearmen. That I think would be that'd be a good one. Being a DM is pretty cool, right? Thank you for the unshrimp and the hydrate and the head pats. How you doing, Autumn? But yeah, honestly, I'm actually kind of flattered that people came in to say hi and like discuss, because it just goes to show that Blue Sky is way better for way better for engagement than Twitter. Like I have a fraction of the amount of I have a fraction of the engagement. Like I have a fraction of the followers on Blue Sky that I do on Twitter, and yet I've had like way more positive interactions and way more engagement with the people on Blue Sky than I ever did on Twitter. But yeah, how you doing, Autumn? It's good to see you. Okay, nothing to melt down there. Okay, these iron gauntlets. Let's melt those down. The copper gauntlets, we can melt those down. Bronze gauntlets, melt those down. Zuspgask Uguzbu, a master, is visiting. Who is that? A goblin master. But who are they the master of? The seducer of stalking, the low sin, the cruel twist, the buttery league. You know what? Someone who describes themselves as a master and whose last name translates as contest evil. I don't know. I feel like we should interview them. Let's see. Espionage, other visitors, Zuspgas. Yeah. You're coming with me, you slag. Captain of the Guard can see if there's anything we can pin on them. Man, we washed off a lot of blood with that windmill, at least. Master is the leader of a goblin civilization. The clown is the original master, but if the clown is killed, then a goblin will take over. Okay, that makes sense. Looks like we are heading into autumn. So, because we're in autumn, that means we should be getting a trade caravan from the mountain home, which is pretty exciting, because that means we have a chance to trade again. You know what? Let's really show off some of our chops here. We'll make some iron and steel crafts. Caravan is a nice word. Unless you're talking about the card game from New Vegas, because I never learned how to play Caravan. Alright, we're gonna lock this guy in here and see what his game is. Interrogate them. Sure, your demon master may be gone, but I want to know what you're up to. Met with subject. Appealed to subject's belief in the truth. Subject valued honesty. Subject has used the wickedness of vessels as an alias in the past. Let's see. Began embezzling funds as the harvest master of the Society of Wanderers. Okay, yeah, this is just a shitload of different stuff that is embezzling funds over and over again, bribing other people. And let's see, is there anything related to the Pale Jesters? Yes. Subject revealed that in 315, Subject plotted to infiltrate the Pale Jesters in order to steal treasures and prepare a coup under the influence of an unidentified creature. Once again, an unidentified creature. We don't know who this person is. We don't know who this, we don't know who the hell the interlocutor is. They want to steal a whole bunch of stuff from us, though. And now that he has, now that he's admitted to this, we can now, he's, here we go. We're gonna convict him for espionage. You're coming with me. Okay, we are gonna chain him up. It's so nice of him to come along peacefully. Clank. Angry after being confined. And we're just gonna lock the door. What is this conviction? 224 days in prison for an insurrection against the dwarves? That does not seem like enough. Yeah, our jails are getting pretty full. Okay, that guy is leaving. I was gonna say peaceful coming is good, and then your mind did the fucking... peaceful coming is good. Okay, we're gonna rebuild that windmill here. And this time, hopefully, we won't just completely flood everything. And if somebody could, let's see. Oh, then you just have a button set up for that. Yep, it happened enough that I was just like, yeah, let's just get this set up. We may as well. All right. So, these two necromancer experiments here, we captured them in our cage traps a while back. So now we're gonna release the cages, you know. Those two are archers, and I think that in those kind of close quarters, they should just get completely killed. It'll be good combat practice for our dwarves. Hey, you know, that's okay. I understood what you were trying to say. Let's see. I find it hilarious that this elven animal caretaker is helping make some iron crafts. It's your first language, which makes it funnier and sadder. What's that thing that that Corbin Dallas said in The Fifth Element, you know, I only know 2 languages, English and bad English. Let's see. Yeah, we've got iron to last us for years. Whoop. Hey, the caravan has arrived. Excellent. Shite English. Love that. All right, everybody. Let's get ourselves over there. We have bins full of all sorts of goods that they will be hopefully eager to trade. We'll bring them some fine jewelry and such, and hopefully they will bring us good raw materials. Now, once again, the objective here is going to be to make sure that Uzol makes as many small trades as possible. The Baron Consort of, let's see, Obok Athelrib of Lancer Cages has arrived. Interesting. All right, Uzol is ready to begin the trading. Just a lot of blood at the entrance there. Yeah, like some naked mole dogs like jumped up there at one point and were just running around. We had to, you know, we ended up cutting them down, and then we flooded the whole place, and I think that washed blood off of people, which was kind of weird. But the important thing is that it's not on our dwarves. Oh. A Raven Woman Scholar Necromancer has appeared. Well, time to begin interrogating people. Raven Woman Scholar Necromancer. Oh, we already have an interview scheduled with her. I guess she just hadn't showed up until now. Yeah, I've got a mod that makes there be a lot more animal people than usual. Look at her. Just fucking showing off by, like, zooming her way through these places. Exhilarated having an intellectual discussion. And now she's just leaving. Damn. Okay, never mind, I guess. I'm your liaison from the Mountain Homes. Let's discuss your situation. Merit deserves a reward, and I come empowered to establish this colony as an official land of our realm. Can you imagine the trade wagons? Of course, there are responsibilities, and the nobility must live well. Do you have anyone suitable to recommend for elevation? Yes. It's time. There is one person, of course, that we must recommend. Someone who has been working tirelessly since the beginning. And that is Uzol the Ambitious. The world is the same as ever. Alright, so now we make the requests for next year. Bring us silver. In fact, let's see, what else can you bring us? Stone. I would very much like to have some more bituminous coal. Maybe some platinum nuggets, galena, gold. Bring ore with you. And with those trade caravans, they'll be able to bring more of that stuff. Pets? Yeah, we can do with some pets. Bring us jabberers. I would giant bats. Yes. Those would be some cool hunting creatures. They want legwear. Well, we'll see what we can do. Now we just wait for the trade caravan. Oh wait, I guess we wait for Uzol. So Uzol has made it. Uzol is now going to be the Baron, I guess. Why are there two .wavs in the redeems? There's only one way to find out.
.wav.
Greetings from the mountain homes. Your efforts are legend there. So, bituminous coal and galena, giant bats. Hell yeah. Okay. So, once again, we are only going to do a small number of trades. Or rather, no, we're gonna do a large number of small trades, and that will up Uzol's social skills. Then again, if she has been recommended to be a baron, then she has made it. You know, she has finally obtained the position that she wanted. Enough people have realized that, you know, she probably should be in a good position of leadership, but that too many people have too many people have kept her down. But she's been in the tavern like day and night, getting to know people, you know, working these other positions, convincing people of her worth, and now she's ready to ascend to nobility, and with nobility, she's setting her sights on something a little higher. Do you like the sound of a noblewoman? Not just any noblewoman. She is a baroness now, and she wants to become a necromancer. Like the sound of women in general. You and me both. Women, am I right, Chad? We love women. So many honeycombs that we need to press out. All these different bone crafts and totems. I have a feeling that Uzol has gotten a taste for stuff that's made out of bone. And now that she has the position of baroness, I think she wants something a little more. Okay, Brigoth seems happy about the trading. Baron bone. Love being women, kissing women. Excellent. We've got a lot of crafts made out of muscle shell. And they're finally actually worth something with the sheer level of craftsdwarfship that's going into them. Elkbird bone. We've got a whole bunch of jugs of honey there, but I don't want to give those away. We've got stuff made out of unicorn bone, dog bone, cat bone. Okay, we've got everything that they brought us. And wait, here we go. We're gonna take those bits of paper as well. Or rather, parchment. Those are really valuable bits of parchment. They're made of tiger skin. It's the kind of thing Charlie Sheen would make parchment out of. Alright. Here, have a bunch of crafts for it, and then we have a little something for all of you. Now that we're an officially recognized land of the realm, that's not enough. That's not enough for Uzol. Now that Uzol is barren, she surpasses the she surpasses the mayor, but she wants more. She wants this place to be the mountain home. After all, if the Key of Slaughters is going to be a bastion against corruption, we should have the king himself here, or the queen. We should have the monarchs here, safe from being corrupted by others in the land. And so to do that, we need to make a very powerful, very generous offering to the Key of Slaughters. So here, take all of these gifts. Take these fabulous crafts. Take these crowns. Take all of this honey. Take all of these earrings, this jewelry made of mussel shell, of bone. Take it all. We're gonna see if we can get it past 10,000. Because once we make a big gift to the mountain home, they will, they'll bring the monarch here. And hey, this means that we'll get rid of all of these excess bits of jewelry that clearly nobody wants. The mountain home will be stunned with the wealth that we have on offer here. Is gonna eat but tired. Well, you should either eat or sleep, or eat some sleep. You know, whatever helps, you know. All right, we offer all of this, including some steel earrings. I will see to it that our leader gets this offering. And now that the trading is over, I'm gonna get myself a little snack break of my own. So we'll be right back, everybody.
In the case of nuclear or radiological fallout, people living around potential targets such as military bases and chemical plants may be advised to evacuate. Protection from radioactive fallout will require taking taking shelter in an underground area or in the middle of a large building. Fallout shelters can be any protected space where the walls and roof are thick and dense enough to absorb radiation. The more distance and time you put between you and the fallout particles, the better. After radiological or nuclear fallout, you shouldn't leave your shelter until officials say so. The length of your stay can range from a day or two to 4 weeks, depending on the extent of the contamination. People who are allowed to come out of hiding may be evacuated.
All right, everybody, we're back. Okay. Thank you, Autumn. Let's see. Children, go to learn how to weaponsmith. Kubak the Dwarf Entombed Butcher is visiting. That's another type of intelligent undead. Let's get them interviewed, shall we? I really love how many of their agents they're sending now. So we're just gonna interrogate all of them. Let's see. Mondulainod and the surrounding lands have been made a barony. So now she needs a tomb. But unlike other people, I'm starting to think that maybe maybe our new Baroness thinks that she's too good for the ground. This is where we start the origin story of her tower. You know, she's been seeing the necromancer experiments coming in. She's witnessed how many of them have assaulted us time and time again, and she realizes, damn, that's some serious power that those abominations are bringing to our fortress. What if I could learn how to do that? And the first thing that she thinks is, you know, it's time that I had a tower of my own. And so the Fortress of GraveGate will be happy to supply. Now then, because she is nobility, now she has high demands. Question is, what are her preferences? Let's see, she likes diorite, silver, the color pale blue. Not really anything that we can, deal with. Crave a hot sexy tower to do hot sexy magic in, exactly. Let's see, she absolutely detests toads, so we better make sure that she doesn't have any toad-based statues. Incoming Ash comment in 3, 2, 1. Yep, there it is. Alright. So, this next level, she's going to be nice and high up above the commoners. And then we're going to expand this tower to give her some new rooms. There's a lot to do. Oh, and let's see. We didn't make any bookcases yet? Okay. Let's see. Rock bookcase. We'll make 30 of them. We'll also make some book bindings. And then, let's see, some rock tables and some rock thrones. Some rock coffers. It's a lovely block that I'm using. That is jet. This particular tower has jet in abundance. And so we are using that for all of our block-based needs. Okay, so once again, the tower is just okay, the windmill is just pouring out the water from the moat, and it's not being refilled this time. So hopefully we can just empty the moat out here, because the moat really isn't going to help when our visitors comprise of, you know, people who can fly and the undead. Your average zombie isn't gonna drown in a moat. So we've got another idea. Once the moat is empty, I'm gonna make this area into a pit trap. And then once our enemies are dropped into the pit, there'll be something down there to fight them. I'm always of the opinion that why bother fighting your enemies when you can make your enemies fight your enemies?
It's a raid.
Oh, hello, the wrong type of hero. Thank you very much for the raid. I really appreciate it, you know. Thank you.
Thank you for patronizing.
For those who don't know me, my name is Lola, the
Enjoy
world's
your
only
stay.
Molotov cocktail VTuber. I checked. And today we are playing Dwarf Fortress after having done some just chatting.
Thank you for
And
patronizing
yeah,
the cocktail lounge.
I got warned by Twitch in the middle of my stream. Like, sure, I was going on about some subjects that may be considered political, like the game of Trench Crusade,
Enjoy your
but,
stay.
you know, conservatives would not consider that game political if they were trying to appropriate it for themselves.
Thank you for patronizing
And yeah,
the cocktail
I was also just discussing the TOS. You ranted about being woke in 2024. Honestly, yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have to start putting politics up as the subject, you know?
Enjoy your stay.
My gods, thank you so much for the raid, everybody. And thank you to all the new followers. VV Valentine's, Sethy Lich, VHS Sorceress, Sleepy Nari,
Enjoy your stay.
Beck Adam, and V Mayhem. Thank you all for the follows. I shall throw a flaming bottle of love through the windows of your hearts. Thank you for being followers all the way up to 1,528.
For patronizing the cocktail lounge. Enjoy your stay.
Yeah, I guess just from now on, I'm gonna have to label those streams as political unless Twitch changes its mind. Being woke is such a stupid concept. I know, like the term wokeness doesn't even. I'm gonna stop before I get into trouble again. It is bullshit, and you know, hopefully they will see sense. The main reason they're doing it is because they want
Cocktail lounge.
they want
Enjoy your
to have like places that are, you know, safe for they want to have places that are safe for oh my god, for advertisers, you know. Okay. We just interrogated this dwarf entombed butcher, corrupted Mistum Tong's beauty in order to have an agent in GraveGate. Okay, so open cases. This guy confessed and now they've left. Mistum Tong's beauty, the bone carver, that's one of our dwarves. Okay, we're gonna have to convict them because we cannot have our own dwarves trying to sell out our people to like foreign necromancers. They want a world where the nuclear family is the only family. It's like they say, there are only well, conservatives only see two genders, male and political. They only see two races, white and political. They only yeah. Forcing us to be advertiser friendly. Yeah, they don't want to give us ads. They take 50% of our goddamn sub money. In fact, you know, whilst we're here, whilst we are on that particular subject, if you're thinking of donating, I would love to remind you all that that Ko-fi does not take any of your hard-earned money. And right now, I am currently working on getting some. I'm currently raising funds to cover the cost of the new computer, and also. I'm gonna need money to apply for US citizenship. Oh, looks like we subjected that person to a very severe beating. for the crime of espionage. Let's see. Uzol the Ambitious has mandated the construction of certain goods. She wants us to make bucklers. Well, you know what? There are certainly worse things that she could have us be making. Okay, cool. We are starting to... The tower is starting to take shape. We're gonna have her live up here, because necromancers need a tower. And after all, she is now the Baron of GraveGate. She deserves to live in splendor. The dwarves will work tirelessly to make sure that this dream comes true. And the funny thing is, none of this is for a particularly noble goal. She knows that the dwarves of her civilization are notoriously easy to corrupt by local necromancers, and so her solution to that is to become a necromancer herself, to build her own tower, to make sure that that she is the one doing the corrupting. You know, our captain of the guard, who is currently working on making sure that that enemy spies don't corrupt our people, was himself corrupted a while ago, and so now he knows that if he doesn't continue to help in rooting out spies, that he will be punished for his own transgressions. Honestly, someone with a mug fixation would be a hell of a yeah, that would be the perfect noble, really. You just crank out a whole bunch of mugs. But our mayor likes spears, and making spears is really good because we were gonna do that anyway. So yeah, if you're still here, wrong type of hero, I really appreciate you. You feel free to tell me what you were discussing. Was it the new TOS? And if you need to head on out, I totally understand. Otherwise, I appreciate you being here, and if you want to get comfy, then absolutely do so. So someone with a love of cloth or silk, yeah. If they had a preference for just like shirts or something, that'd be really useful as well. We are definitely gonna need more jet blocks. Would the cloth be overridden by an item? Almost certainly it would be overridden by the item preference. But yeah, if they had a preference for like gloves, then yeah, you could just crank out gloves and they'd be fine with that. Uh-oh. More cavern dwellers. I think it's time that we lock up the caverns, because having people just constantly assault that layer of the caverns is gonna get really, really annoying. Oh my gods, that's a whole bunch of them. That's ridiculous. Once had a noble who always wanted thongs, so that was a journey. I bet. Just constantly cranking out underwear for the weird desires of that one dwarf. Until you got sick and limited to cavern dwellers to like 10 max. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. But you know, if we leave them there long enough, they will they'll be a good they'll be a good source of martial practice. Subject has used the Grizzle of Apes as an alias in the past. Okay. Corrupted and unidentified creature. Okay, so this was Lolor Conid. Are they still here? No. Let's see. Thicket Nazomadim. Alright. Interrogate that person as well. Oh hey, we've got a whole bunch of logs here that we can actually pick up now. Okay, you know what? We're gonna demolish that windmill and this screw pump because it's not really Okay, so yeah, like the unidentified creature bit, it's like, what do you mean unidentified creature? You should remember who you corrupted, surely. Alright, so let's make some coke from that bituminous coal. We can also smelt up the galena that they brought to get more silver. And now that these necromancer experiments have been linked up, we'll just get this third one done, and then we'll unleash them and beat the shit out of them. I mean, yeah, I would be embarrassed too if it was a Crundle, but also kind of impressed that they managed to corrupt a Crundle, you know? Like that's almost impressive. Is the water supposed to be there? I mean, it's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be out of the moat. There's plenty of it though, so it's taking a while to pump out. This is not the most efficient place to have it. Yeah, but Crundles are also not intelligent. Okay, it looks like the new visitor here is getting moved in for an interview. All right, lock the door behind them. I'm gonna see what they have to say for themselves. Okay. Met with subject, made intimidating remarks, subject complied. Unfortunately, no new pertinent information was revealed. Okay. So, like, we know that they're guilty of something, though, right? Yeah, they are... Yeah, they're guilty of espionage. Okay, let's also give them some extra... Let's also give them some extra stuff to, you know, a couple of extra convictions of espionage. Is a beating about to... Okay, no, just chaining. Okay, lock him up. At this rate, we're gonna need some more chains. And then we lock the door and keep them there forever. Besides, like, sure, technically it's a flood, but it's also technically a waterfall. And dwarves love that shit. One time told the captain to chain someone, and instead they decided to beat them silly before attempting to chain them. Yeah, just absolutely knocked the shit out of them. Alright, let's see. Aha, a migrant wave. Cancel drink. Being beaten to pulp for stealing a very fancy mug. Exactly. They know what they did. The goldenrod cult. Damn, yeah, we just have so many different people now. Oh, you know what? Let's check something. How much steel do we have? Cancelled sleep is dead. 68 steel bars. Okay, okay. Let's get another set of steel armor ready. Okay, steel helm. Steel breastplate. Steel gauntlets. Steel leggings. Steel greaves. Steel mail shirt, and steel high boots. Because it's time to make another. It's time to make another squad, and I want them outfitted in only the best. You know what? Let's interview that fish person. I don't have I don't have any proof against them necessarily, but I also don't not have proof against them, you know? I've never seen a fish person just kind of show up here, you know? And besides, our captain of the guard is getting really good at finding evidence. Captain of the guard says there are not enough cages and chains. It's frustrating. Fish person is like glub glub glub. I know. Do they even speak our language? They must do. We wouldn't be able to interrogate them otherwise. Alright, lock the door and let's see what they have to say. I mean, you can interrogate a goose. It doesn't mean you'll get anything useful out of it. Okay. Appeal to subject's belief in the law. Subject values the law. Oh, look. This person's been corrupting people in GraveGate for a while. Okay. How many people here are, you know what? Considering how many people have already like willingly admitted to just outright espionage, we are going to say that citizens and long-term residents only are the only people welcome in our tavern at this point. Yeah, we need to start cutting down on all these traitors. Sounds like our residents are not very good at being good citizens. I know. This is what I'm saying. Yeah, they are very much okay. There we go. All right. Are they going to get a beating? Okay, he is attempting to chain them. Okay, off you go. All right, let's make some iron chains. Can't even build a wall around them. They're already here. Time to start expanding the jail cells. Okay, so now we build a now we wall this area in to make it an interior room. Let's get carving away more of this jet. I want more of this sweet, sweet rock. If we're gonna make more of the tower, we're gonna need more jet. And that means more digging. Also break each stone into 4 blocks for more efficiency. That's the plan. We've been making a whole bunch of blocks. All right. Pull the lever, let out the necromancer experiments. We will beat them to death. Whoa, that was quick. All right, melt down this crossbow. Melt down those bolts. Melt down that cap. That's not gonna fit any of our people. This is bronze, we'll melt that down. More bronze arrows, melt those down. What do you have? An iron crossbow, some bronze bolts, some iron bolts. Okay, and now we get melting. Rev up those fryers. Yeah, we're gonna be just absolutely obliterating those things. They will serve us much better as their base components. So we will turn those base components into brand new metals. All right, throw all that garbage down. Our people are now accomplished hammer lords. The fact that they've made it to the rank of Hammer Lord at all is It's fantastic. Okay, the windmill has been broken down. Now we're gonna rebuild some of this stuff over here. We're gonna pump out this section of the moat. Have ourselves some stairs. Then we'll just rebuild the windmill there. Pump out this area of the moat. Well, an elf has been found drowned. You know what? That's fine. It's just an elf. Honestly, if the performers ended up there in the first place, they kind of deserve to die. And a human has been found dead, drowned. Okay, you know, kind of the same thing. They ended up in there, you know, but, you know, that's kind of their fault. There's no room for mercy in this world, they say. That's a child who's -1 years old. Yeah, that child should not exist. Yeah, don't you love when, like, -1-year-old children make their way down here? Okay, so this is going to start the basis of our Baroness's rooms. Let's get these walls turned into floors, and then we'll put some gem windows in there. Something really nice. Yeah, they were just absolutely mad, and like the immortal children were out there punching titans and stuff. Usmok Pristine Moistness wishes to eradicate monsters? Sure, why not? Okay, here we go. Gem windows. Lavender Jade, Native Aluminum, Microcline? Sure, why not? Stibnite, Pineapple Opal, Pink Tourmaline. Ooh, jet doors. Okay, we're making some nice jet doors. Let's get those decorated with some bone. After all, we should have plenty of bone. Hey, Halloween is a time for monster fuckers of all kinds. Okay. And okay, if there's we have got way too many unicorns, and I think it's time to like butcher some of them. Their bones and their horns and their hooves can all be used for crafts. So let's get them butchered up, shall we? We can start decorating our furniture with unicorn bone. Hello, Lassid. How you doing today? Thank you for the hug. I am I'm doing okay myself. Just little disappointed in in Twitch right now. Nonu Jonuvithba. Oh look, it's a captain of snake people. And who are they from? They're a criminal with the bushel of jaws. You know what? Yeah, I'm kind of thinking maybe we should interview them too. Yeah, how you doing, Sid? We are we're working our way through things. Our aspiring necromancer is now a baroness. She has begun her rise to power, and in some cases, it is a literal rise, because now she is now she's very much getting her tower in place. Why a Slanesh cult, though? Hydrating on shrimp. There we go. If you're talking about the, like, I would say if anything, it's going to be closer to being a Tzeentch cult. The pursuit of power is certainly Tzeentchian. Okay, so doing weird body What do you mean weird body furniture stuff? Like decorating stuff with bone is pretty dwarven, you know? Alright, yeah. We're gonna make her tomb all the way over here. Yeah, unicorn bone is really valuable. I like horny horse furniture, right? Let's see, the musical hall. No, that's fine. Winter is upon us. Oh, damn, we're out of refined coal. Okay. More charcoal. I guess the bituminous coal that the dwarves in the mountain home brought us was nowhere near enough. Winter is coming. Looks like things are starting to freeze over. What's the thing that makes you a criminal? Getting caught. Speaking of which, let's take a look at the report from that snake guy. No new pertinent information. So no new pertinent information seems to suggest that he is in fact... Okay, he was one of the people who needs to be convicted. Okay. He's getting ready to leave? Well, too bad. You're going nowhere, sunshine. The captain of the guard will take you to your cell now. You're a big yawn for the little kitty. I know. You're cute. You're very cute. Okay, it looks like, looks like, yeah, he's gonna go chain that, snake person up. Man, I think we allowed these people into our home. Made and used thermite in high school. God, we used to be able to do, like, all sorts of crazy stuff with, like, explosives without being, you know, once upon a time, people would be like, hey, you know, this just kids being kids, you know? And now it's like this person is a terrorist. Clunk. Welcome to jail, son. You're getting locked in. Okay, we are starting to build up some bookcases. Cool. Get this whole place smoothed. I want this to be a temple. You have any Atuminous call? I wish. Utez Strasnasamksu, a goblin, is visiting. Who are they part of? The Craterous Plagues, the Rainy Terror, the Fatal Sect, the Born Deceiver. Okay, yeah, you know what? You're so right. Let's interview this goblin. It seems like so many different organizations over the years have been hell-bent on making the Key of Slaughters part of their schemes and designs. How is Sid? Let's check it. Sid is currently, looks like, just kind of hanging out. Felt pleasure near a tastefully arranged door, and now she is hanging out with other people in the Mahogany Drums, which is a Rangers Guild. Okay. She is, I guess she's interested in seeing about, like, the art of sneaking. She wants to learn how to hunt, how to train animals. All of those other kinds of, pursuits. And now she's going off to go put an item back where it belongs. She's got a... Oh, that's an artifact. Olon Bomrek Matul, the Dwarven child, has been taken by a Fey Mood and has claimed a craftsdwarf workshop. Damn, they didn't have any metalsmithing. That means they're gonna make some sort of necklace or something. Hello, La Frosty. How you doing? Can you lie here? I would prefer that you tell the truth. But no, you are welcome here. How you doing? Alright, Captain of the Guard, let's interview this goblin. Oh. What's the verdict on the goblin? Appeal to subject's belief in the truth. Subject valued honesty. In the mid-spring, creature corrupted troop mate to act on plots. In 316, subject plotted to infiltrate the Pale Jesters. Wow, okay. You're nicked, you slag. You're coming with me. Our jails are getting very full indeed. Boom. Alright, you're getting locked up. This naked goblin thinks she can just come in here and start trying to, you know, corrupt our dwarves. Not happening. Alright, so putting down some jet doors here, and then we'll have a fabulously decorated bed, and then ooh, an artifact weapon rack. Yes, that will definitely do well as a weapon rack that belongs to an aspiring necromancer. We'll put it right next to her bed. And then we'll put some other weapon racks here just as a, you know, just as an aesthetic. You know, nobility likes having a large number of different coffers and cabinets and weapon racks, that sort of thing. An artifact chest as well. That will definitely go down well. Some cabinets made out of the local materials. This one is made out of giant ulm bone. Okay, it sounds really bad. When I was in FFA, I had to help break down the old festival float for the next class's scrap metal, because you're the largest person you were tasked with chopping up the super frame, taking off the tires and hitch one nut. Led you to essentially launch a cheetah bar across the shop. Oof. Well, I'm glad nobody was hurt. Okay, it looks like the kid is now working. Cool. And then this over here will be the dining hall. We've got an artifact table that will take pride of place here. Has a decent dining room, but you know, they could do better. And now this will be their brand new bedroom. All right, yeah. Let's get that engraved, shall we? I would very much like this to be Uzol's tomb. The place where the former dungeon master resided. We've got an artifact coffin that she can use to be her tomb. Looks like Archangel is currently socializing. Love that for him. Uzol is currently making some jet blocks. But what is her current mood? She's merely content. We've done the iron sand and magnesium form of thermite because having what you figures was too much molten metal on the shop floor isn't safe. Yeah, probably. Oh. Olon Bomrak Matul, the Dwarven Child, has created Onol Tesm, a jagged unicorn bone right gauntlet. He offers it to the Pale Jesters. You know what? I was skeptical at first, but that's a pretty cool artifact. And it's made of bone. Let's take a look at it. Its name translates to the Mirror of Controllers. This is a jagged unicorn bone right gauntlet. All craftsdwarfship is of the highest quality. It is studded with bronze, decorated with sand pearwood, and encircled with bands of walnut wood, oval jet cabochons, sand pearwood, and sheep wool. On the item is an image of Stinther Dykewalked the Dwarf in unicorn bone. On the item is an image of Asic Loaf Sandaled the Human and a cave dragon in hematite. The cave dragon is striking down Asic Loaf Sandaled. The artwork relates to the killing of the human pale corpse Asic Loaf Sandaled by a cave dragon in the Rare Mountain in the Diamond Hill in the midsummer of 124 during Nashra Thil, the Attack of Swords. You know what? I think that Uzol is going to want that for herself. Let's have, yeah, Onald Tessum is going to be the Baron's gauntlet. And you know what? We're going to have her keep the skirt as part of the barony as well. And if she's a necromancer, I think she deserves a fancy scepter, don't you? One made of gems. Honestly, at this point, I'm pretty sure that she's just saying that she deserves to have these things, because why not? A lot of the dwarves are probably a little skeptical, but who are they to go against the orders of their new baroness? She wants to acquire something. Well, she'll be able to acquire a brand new glove soon. Honestly, that's a badass gauntlet. Okay, she's going to pick up her equipment. Okay, the new staff. I'm gonna go harvest plants. How does she feel about that? Nobilities and their demands. Yep, but you know, this one is this is ours, you know? The whole point of this fortress was to get a dwarf and to raise them up to the point where they can become a necromancer. And you know, I'm kind of loving just how corrupt these dwarves are actually becoming. You know, so many of them are being like weird and self-serving and just overall, you know, they've decided that the place for, you know, that corruption is part of this world, so they may as well just embrace it. Okay, 2 more intelligent undead have appeared. So, Riloth Irabmori. And let's see, who else is Cook? You know, it's funny when you hear giggling in the background. Yep. That's the waifu. Let's see, a captain of the guard should be here to drag them along very soon. Oh, okay. I guess they're leaving. That's fine too. All right, we're gonna put a windmill here, and then once the spring comes along and melts, we'll start pumping out this part of the moat. Just came back with vibing with the Twitch streamer. Nice. I'm glad that glad you had fun. Oh, thank you. We've been having fun, you know. We got raided by somebody who expressed their sympathies of my of my admonishment by Twitch. Okay, yeah, throw more garbage down there. There's a lot of garbage down there. We'll smash that up soon. Haven't checked on your family's account in VR chat. I didn't realize your family had a VR chat account. But it's cool that your family is up with that. Alright, did Uzol get the gauntlet? Okay, so she's got the skirt, and she's got the scepter. I ate in a great dining room. I am content. Excellent. She's got a cave fish casserole. It has plump helmet, plump helmet, plump helmet, and cave fish. An excellent dish. Ooh. So, satisfied at work, euphoric due to inebriation. Okay. Question is... Okay, she's still just content. Okay, we'll work our way up to it. Now she wants us to make querns. Because, you know, she has a preference for querns. Okay. Now this area is going to be home to our next squad of dwarves. Haha, funny? What's funny? You know what is funny? What's funny is the fact that so many of these enemies so many of these undead that just keep rolling up to our place just end up being oh my god, really? Kazat Kutam was seen being stolen. Oh my god, this surgeon here. They've got it hidden in their robes. This is one of our people. Where the hell are you going with this? No. Excuse me. I'm pretty sure that you're going to sleep? I don't think so. Theft of the dangerous speaker? Yeah, let's see, who is this? Mistem? Oh, she literally just dropped it right now. Now that she realizes she can't escape with it. Okay, okay. Okay, Mistem the surgeon. if that is your real name. Yes, 3 people saw you stealing it. Captain of the guard, drag her ass in. Okay, cool. Yeah, drag her out of bed. Yeah, we caught you red-handed. What the hell? Truly, truly we have just a massive problem with corruption in this fortress. Okay, do an interrogation. Now she's just fallen asleep in the middle of the floor as well. Okay, what do you have to say for yourself? Met with subject, subject naively complied, subject confessed to the theft. In the midsummer of 317, Riloth game-plated, corrupted subject nor to have an agent in GraveGate. But who is Riloth game-plated? Are they someone here? Clearly not. Okay. Well, you are technically free to go, but first we have to convict you. We have 5 witnesses, and you have confessed to the theft. Where the hell are you going? Going to eat? Okay, but you know, you'd better you know, let's see. No sentence pending? What do you mean, no sentence pending? Okay. You have been convicted of 2 different crimes. Your sentence is whatever the hell the game decides. Okay, he's stopping to eat some cheese. Which, to be fair, you know, it's cheese. I guess one of the downsides to putting things on pedestals is that people will try to steal them. And now he's gonna go have a drink. Okay, okay. Okay. Just shoving his head directly in a barrel of artichoke wine. Thank you, Axe. Okay. Now she's gonna go chain up, Why are you booing? I don't know. Yeah, unfortunately, because you have confessed to, because you've confessed to corruption, we gotta chain you up. Fair enough. I was confined. The guilt is almost unbearable. You should feel guilty. You tried to steal one of our priceless artifacts. Okay, is it back in its rightful place, though? It is. Okay, good, good, good. Yeah, I should probably call it a night here as well. Have a good night, Freya. Thank you for watching. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't. I hit the subscribe button, and remember that the world is only as dark as we allow it to be.